So, good morning YouTube. It is Saturday today. Plans for today are, I'm going to go for a walk in a bit, just at breakfast, just get out of the shower, as you can tell. Haven't done my hair yet. So yeah, going to go for a walk in a bit. Going to get some training in later. Obviously the main topic for this video is going to be my advice for beginners, so I'm going to sit down later on and just go through all that, what advice for beginners. In terms of my training and everything at the minute, I'm still on the mini cut. I've got another 2 weeks left of that. I've lost over a stone, body composition's changed, you can see my abs coming through. Obviously I'm not going to be nowhere near show shape, it was just purely to get rid of excess fat, and to make sure during this lockdown period I was still making progress and it wasn't going to shit really. So yeah, I'm nearly happy with that. I've got another 2 weeks left of that and I'm going to try and slowly clean bulk back up. Obviously I will not be competing this year, which is actually something I want to touch on. So I was just scrolling through YouTube the other day and I watched a video by Rich Piano, rest in peace, and he was basically saying that if your main goal is a pro card, which mine is, what is the point competing in loads and loads of shows before you're at the physical size and readiness to be competing for that pro card? So you're just going to be wasting years prepping, wasting loads of money on prepping. So my plan is I'm going to bulk up to a size where I feel like I look like, yeah, I'm ready for a bodybuilding show, men's bodybuilding show, not juniors, and I could hold my own. So obviously that might take 2 years, that might take 3 years, that might take 4 years, however long that takes. I'd rather do that and then get show ready and then go and compete, to where in my head I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm ready for a pro card now, rather than doing loads of little shows, potentially winning the little shows. Don't get me wrong, it's a great thing, but when my main goal is to get a pro card as quickly as I can, that seems like the better thing to do. So I'm just going to try and clean up bulk, then when I feel like I've put on a bit too much fat again, if that does happen, do a little clean up and then go again. I just think that's going to pay off a lot more in the long term than what constantly getting ready for shows, then having 6 months to bulk, then having to cut again. I think I'm going to progress a lot more in the way that I want, doing it Richie's way. So that's the plan. One other thing I want to touch on, obviously anyone who, obviously you should all know the news now, unfortunately, Luke Sando did pass away. Anyone who knows me knows how much I looked up to the guy, and in my eyes was like my number one idol, and he's someone I could see winning the Olympia in the next few years and could have seen being on top of the bodybuilding world. Obviously it is a real shame what happened to him. I didn't know him personally, but just through videos, his Instagram posts, obviously he used to post videos quite frequently, 3 times a week, so he did feel like he did know the guy. Obviously it's a real shame what's happened to him, and it just shows how mental illnesses can be getting you without many people noticing. So obviously anyone even contemplating obviously taking their own life, or anyone who doesn't feel sane mentally, please feel free to drop me a message or reach out to someone close to you. Obviously we don't need, we need more awareness spread about that. It's not something you shouldn't feel like you can't reach out about. Reach out, speak to professionals, speak to friends, speak to family, anyone who could help. Obviously 95% of the time it is going to be better speaking about it than what it is holding it in. So if you've obviously got a way to vent that, then obviously go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's a bit of an awkward thing for me to talk about. It's not something I've experienced personally, but obviously it's a real shame what happened to Luke. So rest in peace, Luke Sando. Thoughts go out to his family. And they did set up a GoFundMe, so if that is still going, please go and donate to it. All the money is going to his kids, which is obviously a great thing, leaving them something. Fortunately I've lost the dad, but if they can be financially stable, then that's a great thing. So yeah, rest in peace, Luke Sando. Okay then, so yeah, I'm going to go and get ready now. I will catch up with you when I'm going through for my daily walk, have another quick chat then. Might start going through what my top tips for beginners will be. Be 5 tips, so just throughout the video I'll drop those all in. So yeah guys, cheers for that. I will catch you once I've got ready. Right, so I've already tried to record this once, but it was too windy, so hopefully this attempt is a bit better. Like I said, the main topic for the video is 5 best tips for beginners. So the first thing I'd say is get a plan and stick to it, whether that's muscle building, fat loss, whatever it might be. The reason I say that is, obviously, in the first couple of months, if you're muscle building, you're going to get beginner's gains. So your body's not used to being put under stress, so your muscles are going to tear more, you're going to grow a fair bit. It'll be the period of your training that you get the most muscle growth. And obviously likewise for fat loss, it'll be the period of training that you get the most fat loss, because your body's being shocked. It's not something that you normally do. So the reason I say get a plan and stick to it is because once you're out of this phase after a few months, don't be wrong, it can last longer for some people. So after you're out of this phase and you stop noticing such noticeable differences, that's when you might get a bit disheartened. Whereas if you've got a plan and you're sticking to it, you know you're still making progress, you're recording down your training and whatnot. So it is really important to just get a plan, stick to the plan, and then you'll carry on progressing. Then it might not be as quick, but trust me, you are making progress. So tip number 1, get a plan and stick to it. I'll catch up with tip number 2 when we get back to the car now, because like I said, I've already tried recording this once, so I thought I'd get it in while it's not being so windy. So I'll catch up. So back in the car after what should have been an hour's long walk, ended up getting lost. So that was fun. So anyway, tip number 2 is, we've nearly gone to the back of a car, not our fault. Tip number 2 anyway is when you start lifting, be smart with your lifting. Don't try going for stupid weights or ego lifting or trying to do what you see on videos, because obviously you're going to end up with injuries, end up tearing something, and then you're done then, you're in training no more. So just be smart with what you're lifting. Don't try and stupidly go up in weight. If anything, start too light. Get some reps out, get used to lifting, get your muscle used to being under stress. Don't go trying to press 50 kilo dumbbells. Just basically don't be a dick. Lift smart. Don't try doing the same as, say you start training with your mate, don't start trying to do what they do if they've been training longer than you. Just work up the weight slowly. If anything, like I said, start too light. Start on, say, 10s too light. Okay, got to 12s. Just go up in small little bits. Don't jump up your weight. Up your reps to start with, then up your weight. Yeah, basically just try and smart with the weights. Don't go stupid. And I'll catch up with tip number 3 after I've got home and eat, because I'm absolutely starving. Right then, so back home now. I'm not gonna lie, it has been a few days since I last recorded. The camera died on me the other day. So anyway, tip number 3 for when you first start the gym is don't waste your money. Obviously you can go out and spend loads on diet supplements, loads on bulking supplements, and to be quite honest, when you first start you definitely don't need it. Best bulking supplement you're going to be able to buy is food, and best dieting supplement you're going to be able to get is no food, well, less food and cardio. And then the 2 main things really that you're going to be needing to do. There's no need for you to go out and be spending loads on expensive whey or expensive diet whey or expensive fat burners, because to be quite honest, no matter what your goal is, whether it's lose weight, gain weight, you don't need supplements to begin with. I can understand you implementing a whey if you're on a gaining phase and it's got to the point where you physically can't eat any more food, then yeah, fair enough. But going out and buying BCAAs, fat burners, that sort of thing, pre-workouts, I can sort of understand to an extent. A lot of the time I was choosing an energy drink because it's more convenient, and it does cost the same, to be fair, price per scoop versus an energy drink, but they're the only supplements I can really understand. Anything else you really do not need when you're starting at the gym. And tip number 4 is just learn. Watch videos, read articles. The more knowledge you can gain, ask more experienced people. I was lucky that when I started training, everyone I was training with was already a competitive bodybuilder, so I was learning by the day, really. I was watching loads of YouTube, I was reading loads of articles online. Anything you can get to just gain information is great. And anything you can learn about nutrition, anything you learn about different forms of training, even if you're just watching bodybuilding documentaries, bodybuilding films, it's all going to help. And moving on to the final tip, which is tip number 5, is just enjoy it. Whether you're losing losing weight, gaining muscle, whatever you're doing at the gym, whatever your training is, just make sure you're enjoying it. Go out, get yourself a training partner, not just for the actual aspect of helping you train, but for you have someone to talk to, someone supporting someone on the journey with you. Just make sure you enjoy your training, whether that's listening to music, like I said, getting somebody to train with, changing where you're training all the time, changing different gyms, trying new things out. As long as you're enjoying it, you're going to keep consistent at it, and you're going to keep on seeing results. If it's something you're not enjoying, it'll become a chore, and that's not great. Obviously, I can understand waking up to do cardio, walking a stepper for an hour. It's not going to be fun. Things you can do to make it more enjoyable: listen to music, watch some YouTube videos, watch a film at the same time. Just make your training enjoyable, make it fun, and make it something you want to do as part of your day, and you'll see results. So yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up there. Like I said, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel as much as I can, trying to post out as regular content as I can. I know I haven't been as regular the last couple of weeks, but I'm trying to get more videos out there. So please like, subscribe, please share it, and cheers for watching, and I shall catch you in the next video.